We have breaking news coming in now after the Allahabad High Court allowed the Archaeological Survey of India to conduct its survey on the Gyanvapi Mosque. The Masjid Committee has now moved to Supreme Court challenging the Allahabad High Court order. My colleague Arvind Gunasekar joining us for more details on this. And Arvind, the committee also asked for urgent hearing of the matter. What happened to that? And tell us what their major concerns are.
Priyanshi, the Masjid Committee has moved Supreme Court challenging the Allahabad High Court order which allowed the Archaeological Society of India to go ahead with its survey on Gyanvapi Mosque. So today, Allahabad High Court gave its order whereby the court allowed the Archaeological Society of India to carry out its scientific survey on the disputed site in Gyanvapi Mosque. And also, very importantly, the UP government or administration there has given, according to reports, that they have hinted that the survey process will begin tomorrow itself. And that's where the Masjid Committee has already moved Supreme Court with a plea challenging the Allahabad High Court order, wherein the Masjid Committee wants Supreme Court to see the order that has been given by the Allahabad High Court, and that's where they have sought for an urgent listing of this matter. So today, when the Constitution bench that is hearing Article 370 matter, when the bench was supposed to get up after hearing the matter for the day, that's when this particular request was made on behalf of the advocate appearing for Masjid Committee, wherein they said that they have already filed an appeal and they want their matter to be listed for urgent hearing, and that's why CJA said that he will go through the papers and then he will consider the request. So for now, we are not sure whether the matter will be listed tomorrow or not, but the request was made on behalf of the Masjid Committee for an urgent listing of the petition, and then CJA said that he will go through the papers and then he will consider the request.
So let's see whether when the matter really comes up in the Supreme Court. Arvind, thanks very much for joining us with those details. Remember, one major concern of the Masjid Committee till now in the hearings has been that the structure of the mosque could be affected because of this survey that the Archaeological Survey of India is conducting. Now, the Allahabad High Court had allowed this survey to go on, and that's what is being challenged by the Masjid Committee. My colleague Alok Pandey explains what happened in the Allahabad High Court when it delivered this significant order.
The update that we have is that the Allahabad High Court's detailed order in the ASI survey case is out, and here are broadly the 4 or 5 points that the High Court makes in actually allowing for the survey to go ahead. It says that a scientific survey is necessary in the interest of justice. It says that the survey will aid in a just decision from the trial court, which is the Varanasi District Court. It says there is no substance in the argument that the structure, which is the mosque, could be damaged, and that an ASI affidavit states that no excavation at the mosque complex will be carried out. Now, the crux of the Mosque Committee's argument when it went up in challenge against the ASI survey order before the High Court was that, this is an old structure. Any activity by the ASI inside the mosque complex could lead to its collapse. But the ASI had then filed an affidavit saying that, look, we are only looking at photography, radar, etc. We're not going to excavate inside the mosque, so there's no threat to the structure as such. And that is an argument that the Allahabad High Court appears to have agreed with. They say that the Allahabad High Court says that the survey has to happen within the contours of the affidavit that the ASI has filed before the Allahabad High Court. I could not spot any time frame given by the Allahabad High Court. The report before the Varanasi District Court was supposed to be submitted by tomorrow, which is the 4th of August, but that doesn't look like it's going to happen. So I think the next possibilities are these. Number one, which is confirmed, is that the Varanasi DM says that the ASI will begin its survey again tomorrow, and it also appears likely that the Mosque Committee, after studying the order, is going to approach the Supreme Court tomorrow too.